That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me how I beat the speed up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back at with another video. And I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm not really showing my face right now because something's wrong with my camera. And so I'm kind of doing a little bit of update, my video. I'm trying to get a new camera. I'm trying to get a new microphone, some new headlights for my videos and my streaming. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be new updates that's going to be coming to this channel. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Chicago Bears versus the Tennessee Titans, man. Because tomorrow, the Chicago Bears season officially begins. So tomorrow, the Chicago Bears are going to be facing the Tennessee Titans at 12 o'clock tomorrow Central Time, 10 o'clock PST time, Pacific Time, and 11 o'clock Eastern Time. And I got a few takeaways for a few notes from this particular matchup. So in this particular matchup, Coach Eberflus, he talked about how Justin Fields, he's going to play at least 2 series within this game, so he won't be playing too much. But I wanted to talk about training camp the last couple of days, because I didn't make a video about the last couple of days during training camp. So yesterday was, of course, kind of like an up and down day for the Chicago Bears offense. The defense, they were getting to the quarterback's face, whether it was PJ Walker or Justin Fields. But in particularly, a couple of the defensive players were standing out, and that specifically was Yannick Ngakoue. He was, how should I say, a big impact, man. And you could definitely feel, the moment he came, he's had he's had his little hiccup. He got pancaked a little bit by Braxton Jones a little bit, but once he started to get settled down, he was opening up the holes for other defensive linemen such as Zach Pickens, such as Andrew Billings, Javon Dexter, the whole defensive lineman. And you're definitely going to see it in game, because Yannick Ngakoue, he's helping out some of these younger players. Yesterday, even after practice, he was helping Javon Dexter doing that. His one of his special technique moves. He does that swim move where he kind of fakes out the offensive lineman, and then he kind of ducks through and he kind of chop blocks him, and then in order to get to the offensive lineman. But he was trying to help him out yesterday after practice. And you're definitely seeing a change of culture, something that's different about the Chicago Bears from years past. And so it's really great seeing what the Bears are trying to do, what the Chicago Bears are trying to do for this season. And but other than that, I wanted to talk about the Chicago Bears versus the Tennessee Titans and players to look out for. So one of my first players I wanted the Bears to look out for, besides Justin Fields and that DJ Moore connection, other players to look out for, particularly rookies, because we're going to be seeing a lot of them for tomorrow, is one, Javon Dexter Sr. He is the talk of camp. What can I say about this kid, man? He's the total package. 6'6", 310 pounds worth of destruction. pretty much for this whole entire training camp, this guy has not disappointed at all. I mean, the comparisons to Chris Jones Jr., to Dexter Lawrence, the way that his get off, the way that he's able to get off, his burst, his speed, his strength, how he's been disruptive in the interior. I mean, this is a kid that I'm really going to look out for, or a lot of Bears fans should look out for tomorrow, because Gervon Dexter, I mean, he is as advertised. I mean, we have to see it in game. We have to see how he is in game. Of course, he's a rookie. He's going to have his hiccups. But this is somebody who we have to look out for. He's generating a lot of pressure up the middle. He's been blowing up like a lot of defensive coverages. He's been blocking a lot of passes. I mean, based on from what I hear in camp, So Gervon Dexter is one of the players that we have to look out for in camp, because he's been really good. Like I don't know how to even describe it. Like, based on from the reports that I've been hearing from the training camp, from Brad Biggs, from Chicago sports media, they're saying this kid is looking really, really good. Like, he's been dominating a lot of the offensive linemen pretty much for the entirety of the camp. So that's one player we have to look out for. The second player that we have to look out for is Tyrique Stevenson. Tyrique Stevenson, very physical corner. Very physical corner. He's also been a big highlight during training camp. They're saying he's very physical. He's been him and Terrell Smith. Terrell Smith. Was it Terrell Smith? Who's that other cornerback? Oh my God, is it Smith? Yeah, Terrell Smith. Him and Terrell Smith, of course, have been going back and forth to see who can have that cornerback too, that CB2 position. But Tyrique Stevenson, like, he's really holding his own. He's been he's very physical corner. He's going to hit you where you need to be. He's going to let you know that he's there. He's been draping some of he's been having a toe-to-toe battle with Chase Claypool. He's been kind of been locking up Chase Claypool, and Chase Claypool, he's had a really good training camp, but at times he's kind of been locking him up. Especially for a guy who's like 6'4", he's really been doing his thing, man. And so Tyrique Stevenson, he's a great physical corner. He's been batting a lot of passes. He's had a couple interceptions on Justin Fields, both quarterbacks. I'm not too sure if he had a pick six. I believe it was Kyler Gordon. That was Kyler Gordon, but he's had a couple good plays during training camp. So that's another player that we can look out for with Tyrique Stevenson. I mean, if he does win the cornerback too, whether it's be Terrell Smith or Tyrique Stevenson, I mean, look out for him. Look out for him for this season, because I think he's really going to be a solid cornerback too, besides Jalen Johnson, whoever wins that position. And another player, one more player to look out for in training camp is offensive tackle, rookie tackle, Darnell Wright from Tennessee. Darnell Wright from Tennessee. Darnell Wright, he was our ninth pick this season. And we know last year our offensive line, specifically that right tackle, had a lot of problems. Justin Fields, he was sacked 55 times. And from that right tackle position, I believe he was sacked maybe 15 times from the right tackle position. And that was a thing of weakness from last year. Our right tackle position wasn't even solidified. But Darnell Wright, he has been doing really well. You know, he's had his ups and downs during training camp, but based on the reports from training camp, he's been excelling during training camp. He's been getting up to speed with the cadences. Now, of course, like I said, he's a rookie again, like all these other two guys that I mentioned. He's a rookie. And he's had a couple false starts. He's gotten beaten a couple times during training camp. One by was from who was it from? Dominique I believe it was the other Terrell. Who's the other Terrell? The other defensive end who used to play from Los Angeles Rams. He got beat by him, and he also got beat by I believe it was Yannick Ngakoue as well. But Darnell Wright, of course, he he's also pancaked a couple players, you know, during training camp, and he's learning certain techniques. And so this is the third player that I also said that you should look out for during training camp, because he is going to be a big factor specifically for this offense, particularly for the offensive line, because most of our offensive line has been banged up. Nate Davis, for pretty much for almost the entirety of the training camp, he's been hurt. Tevin Jenkins, he's dealing with some ailments. And even Cody Whitehair, I think he's been dealing with some injuries as well. But Darnell Wright, this is another rookie that I think we should look out for during tomorrow's game against the Tennessee Titans. So, those are the three players that I'm going to look out for during Tennessee Titans during preseason play. A couple honorable mentions. Tyler Scott, of course, the wide receiver from Cincinnati. He's another player that we should also look out for. During during the game tomorrow. And then, like I said, Terrell Smith. Terrell Smith is another player that you guys should look out for. Now, speaking of Tyler Scott, Tyler Scott was, well, the past couple of days of training camp, you know, he's been beating his man one-on-one when they're having one-on-ones. Tyler Scott has been beating his corners, but the only thing is that he's kind of been dealing with a lot of drops, so he's got to clean up his drops. He's got to catch the ball, because when Justin Fields throws a deep pass to him, he ends up not catching it. So that's something that he also needs to work on. In terms of Terrell Smith, he just got to work on his footwork. He's gotten beaten a couple times, specifically by Velus Jones. He got beat, I believe it was a couple days ago, he got beaten on an out route during second team. PJ Walker threw a dart to him on that out route, and he had a large gain for about 30 yards. So Terrell Smith, he's got to work more on his footwork. And Tyler Scott, he's kind of have to work on catching the ball. But those are some of the things that I kind of wanted to talk about. But like I said, guys, I'm really excited for Chicago Bears season, man. It's been too long, man. I'm just really happy there's even football anyway. I'm really excited, man. This is the time of the year where it's football, even college football season too. I'm also excited for my Ohio State Buckeyes. So I'm also going to be looking out for that too. But anyway, guys, this is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, and I just wanted to do this video. So make sure to like and subscribe for my content, and stay tuned for my podcast, the KO Sports Hangout, with my co-host Chuck Full Damage Miller. But anyways, guys, this is your boy Kofi, and I'm signing out. Peace.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait.